Hello and welcome. Janet Beckers here with your wonderful Web TV tip of the week. Today I'm sitting here with the gorgeous Matt Rad from mattandlizrad.com, and we're going to be talking about how much is your website worth as an asset. So see you on the inside. So I'm really fortunate to have Matt here. We've just both been presenting at Greg Cazal's Digital Marketing Summit, and I'm just fascinated with this business that these guys have got. Like, you kind of treat websites almost like real estate property.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really unique
Actual
way.
assets. We view them as assets that we buy and sell, just like property or business, because we used to buy and sell businesses as like bricks and mortar businesses.
Yep.
But now what we've found is it's so much easier doing that online.
Oh, yeah.
And the risk for us is way much lower because we buy sites that don't hold stock.
Yeah. So it's great. So, but as you can imagine, easier said than done, because you've got to know. One of the big things is, am I buying something good or is it a dud? So I thought one point to be able to share today is I was fascinated when Matt was talking about how do you value how much your website is worth. So this could be a website that you've developed and you're thinking of selling that's attached to your business. How do you know how much you can sell it for? So over to you, Matt, baby.
Well, it works just like with traditional businesses. Basically, the way they're valued is what's called a multiplier of profit, which sounds very technical, but basically, if it makes a certain amount of money, it will sell for a multiplier of that. So in websites, what we're finding is because websites, everything online is a lot quicker. With traditional bricks and mortar businesses, we measure it in a yearly sense.
Right.
For traditional businesses, but online, the cool thing about being online is it moves faster, so we look at everything monthly. So with websites, if a website, there's just a starting point just to get your head around some potential values. The starting point that we like to teach people is basically it's 10 to 12 times the monthly profit.
Right.
So if a website's making $1,000 a month, you could probably sell that for around 10 grand.
Awesome. And so how long back, like you would want to see more than 1 month that they've had $1,000? In
general. So around that level, that 10 times the monthly,
there's
a lot of leeway. There's a whole art to this, and that's what we teach. But generally that's for a good, genuine, real website with real profit, real traffic. So we're looking for the genuine sites. And but then once you get what's really interesting, like traditional business, the internet space is so hot, once the profits start getting really big, you could be sitting on a real goldmine. The multipliers can go through the roof. You could be talking, 50 to 100 times the monthly. It depends on the niche you're in. Yeah, and I think the exciting thing here is for you is if you've been learning about internet marketing, you probably know a lot more than most of the people who are out there, even if you've only been doing this for a while. If you've been learning from me, if you've been learning from I know that you're on lots of lists, learning lots of stuff, you know a lot. So it's kind of like with real estate, when you can go and get the place. I loved how you used the analogy. You want the place, not the the one that looks like a total bomb. You want the one where you just have to fix up the kitchen, and then you can increase the value. So looking for those websites where you can use all the clever stuff that you've been learning to fix them up so that they actually make more per month. Well, and some of you may already have existing sites you've been building over the, say, last year or a couple of years. You may not realise it, but you might be sitting on a gold mine. If it's something you want to sell, there's probably, even if it's not making money, if traffic is so valuable now, traffic sites can be worth a lot of money, especially we find in what we call passion sites or passion areas. So if people are into, say, let the work at home mum niche has been very lucrative for us. It works, so I'm guessing there's probably quite a few of your audience in that.
There's a few people watching this in that.
Crafting niches have worked really well for us, and there's a lot of value in those, and the market recognises that. So if you've got loyal followings or loyal website lists, that's what can bump the values up.
Yeah, right.
So
grow those lists.
So if you've got a great following or a list, that's generally worth, that bumps the multipliers up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'd love to hear from you guys.
All right.
Just leave your comments down below. Like, how much do you reckon your site's worth? Questions that you might have. I'll be really, really interested to hear from you. So just leave them down below. We'll come back, join the conversation. And Matt, how can people find out more about you?
I guess the easiest way is just Google Liz and I. My wife and I are in business together. We've done this for many years now at mattandlizraad.com.
And Raad, how do we spell that?
R-A-A-D.
Cool. Great.
Thanks very much, Janet. Awesome.
Bye. That was awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? There you go. Nothing like knocking it out like that.